It's always good to meet your neighbors on moving day. And when you go and ask your neighbors for stuff, going and asking them if you could borrow a roll of toilet paper.
Can they spare a square?
Forgot to check, so if you could spare some.
No, I'm sorry.
What? No, I'm sorry, I can't spare it. You can't spare it?
No, there's not enough to spare.
Well, I don't need much. Just 3 squares will do it.
I'm sorry, I don't have 3 squares now, if you don't mind.
3 squares? You can't spare 3 squares?
No, I don't have a square to spare. I can't spare a square.
Well, is it 2-ply?
Hi, I'm Klaus, and this is State 48 Homeowner.
Hey, my friend, welcome back to the State 48 Homeowner Podcast. And today we're talking about the 8 things you don't want buried in a box on moving day. And we're here with Nat Stout. How you doing, Nat?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Excellent. So what is the first thing we don't want buried in a box?
Cleaning supplies. That is things to clean the counter with, paper towels, things to clean your floor with, and garbage bags. Garbage bags is probably the biggest one.
Now, I've seen some of the houses. Usually sellers are kind enough to
Most of the time.
clean the house, but I've
Right.
seen some houses that are not looking so fabuloso.
Yeah, good. With the Fabuloso here, the floor cleaner on our desk. But you're going to want some floor cleaner, maybe some Windex for the windows, but definitely paper towels and garbage bags. Those generally come in pretty handy.
Yeah. The other thing that we want to have on hand is just having some tools, some basic tools like hammers, screwdrivers. I can tell you just basic screwdrivers are fine if you just want to go to the dollar store and get some. If you don't want to have your entire tool kit with you, your entire toolbox, if you've got those stored up ready to move into the garage, just have basic ones. You'll find that sometimes you just might need to even tighten a hinge on the door. Might need to tighten some things as they come out of boxes. Just having a tape measure just to make sure that things fit before you move them into the room.
Right.
Just orientation on the bed, just making sure that the bed is going to go in the orientation that you want before you start setting up that bed frame. Just makes things a whole lot easier. Having hammer and nails on standby to be able to put things up on the wall, to be able to anchor a bookshelf to the wall before you start putting the books on it, and make sure that you're able to put it on the stud in the location that it's in. Makes a whole lot of sense. And I'll tell you, if you've got that hammer out, you might as well tap on that like button, that subscribe button, and ring that bell for notifications for that next video. What else do we got?
Well, we got hand truck. And I don't know, most people, I think, and from my experience, box things up. Yeah. And you have a hand truck, instead of taking them one box at a time and maybe even going up those stairs, you can load 2 or 3 boxes on a hand truck. You can find them for $40, as little as $40 on Amazon. Mm-hmm. Really, it comes down to how many pounds you're going to put on that particular hand truck as to how well it's going to work for you. But it's just something to save you time and to save your energy, quite frankly.
Yeah, and I can tell you, if you are moving a washer and dryer, if you're moving a fridge, it's really nice to get that appliance.
That's
going.
a must-have.
And if you go down to like U-Haul, I think they're like $10 to rent for the day.
Exactly.
Well worth the day.
Right. And you're back.
Yeah, because the straps will make a big difference. Don't try and move those things around on a normal hand truck. Just go get that appliance dolly. I found that U-Haul is way cheaper than Lowe's or Home Depot.
Absolutely.
And real easy to just get in and get out. Number 4, vacuums and brooms. Vacuums and brooms. Just like we said with cleaning supplies, you're going to want to vacuum up and broom up somebody else's dirt and dog hair and stuff before you put that couch in, before you move the bed in, because later on when you're cleaning up and maybe you replace that couch and you're going to move out, you'd rather look down and only see your dirt and grime and dog hair than somebody else's dirt and grime and dog.
That's the last thing you want to see.
So make sure that you've got that, because you'll move in, you'll see stuff in the corners and stuff that the previous seller had left there. You might as well have that all cleaned up.
Right.
And about that time, we're starting to get tired. So before we take a break, let's take a quick break.
This episode is brought to you by Klaus Team Real Estate Solutions, powered by Real Broker. At the Klaus Team, we're focused on making sure our clients have the most solutions, the solid representation and risk mitigation they deserve, and an incredible experience from day one. For us, it's about 212. At 211 degrees, water's hot. At 212 degrees, water boils. Boiling water produces steam, and steam can power a locomotive. It's that one extra degree that makes all the difference. At the Klaus Team, we go the extra degree to make your real estate journey exceptional before, during, and after your purchase or sale. For us, it's not just about a transaction. From buying your dream home to purchasing wealth through investments, our 212 experience ensures outstanding service every step of the way. But don't just take our word for it. Check out our client reviews on Google or at klausteam.com/reviews. We're Klaus Team Real Estate Solutions, your real estate partner for life.
So Nat, tell us what do we do when we're getting tired?
Well, when we're getting tired, we're generally going to rest. We're going to sit down somewhere and maybe hydrate, get some water or some Gatorade or some sort of soft drink. But we're also probably going to want some food. So to have drinks available, snacks available, especially if you're having your friends help you move, you kind of want to feed them as well, or make sure that there's some things there for them to kind of refuel.
Yeah, something protein.
Right.
I know, having some meat and cheese is great. Something to grab is nice. Veggie tray, usually not as popular.
No, it's great for a party, not necessarily a move.
I know that people are, one of the best things is just a selection from Subway.
Yep.
Always popular. People can just grab that little mini
grab and
sandwiches.
go. Yep.
And then pizza.
That's always a hit.
No one complains about pizza.
No one ever turns that down.
And you don't have to go fancy with any of the deep dish or Papa John's or anything. You just go get those $5 things from Little Squeezers and you're pretty good to go.
Yeah, absolutely.
No one seems to be picky on moving day. All right, so it's moving day. People are coming in and out, grabbing box, moving box, dropping box. It's incredibly monotonous. So what is one of the best things that we can do for everybody is get that music going. And you don't want to be diving in and trying to find stuff. So maybe get a couple Bluetooth speakers spread out through the house, get your phone out, get some music going. And make it good music. No Broadway classics. Get something moving. Keep
the energy up.
Let's get some 80s classics.
Right.
Let's get
That's
some
my
90s
wheelhouse.
rock. Something that people are going to rock on. We don't want anything controversial. Let's get something that everybody likes.
Exactly. And one of the things you're going to need for that potentially are batteries.
Yeah.
So we have Bluetooth speakers, may operate on batteries. You may have an old-fashioned AM/FM radio, whatever you're using.
You might have one of those boom boxes.
Yeah, exactly. I had one of those when I was a kid. But yeah, you just
How long ago was that?
It was a little while ago. But you're definitely going to want to have different size batteries from 9-volt.
That's an excellent point. One of the best things that we can do when we're moving in is just have a couple packs of 9 volts and replace those, because we have no idea when the last time they replaced those batteries on the smoke alarms and CO2s.
Yep. And, most remotes, if you have a remote, are going to be, AA or AAA batteries. Bluetooth speakers, if they do have the batteries, are going to be probably AAA. So just have a little mix.
And I'll tell you, one of the things that you'll find on the remotes for your DVD players, your TVs and stuff, you put them in a box.
Right.
And there was stuff that was sitting on top of that remote. And so the whole time it was sitting in that box,
great point,
stuff was sitting on the remote. And so the remote has been used now for about 3 days straight. It's probably dead.
Yeah. No,
a great
that's
point.
You're
setting up your TV. Why doesn't this thing work? So yeah, batteries are great.
Yeah.
The last thing that we're talking about, it's always good to meet your neighbors on moving day. And when you go and ask your neighbors for stuff, borrowing a cup of sugar. Good stuff. Going out and meeting them. Good stuff. Going and asking them if you could borrow a roll of toilet paper.
Can they spare a square?
Can they spare a square? It's pretty awkward. And when you have people helping you move, for them to awkwardly yell out from the bathroom, "Hey, a little help," less than optimal, right?
Right.
So make sure that you're coming in with toilet paper. One of the things that we don't want to be having to go and dig through boxes or make a special trip to the store is just have the Charmin, have it readily available, ready to go into every single bathroom. And that's one of the things that when you work with the Klaus team, we're going to make sure that you've got a lot of these items on the go. We've got a move-in bucket that is there at the house ready to go with your toilet paper, with some of these tools, with a lot of these items ready to go when you move in.
Yeah, I can't tell you how many times, people's eyes light up when they get that and they're like, oh my gosh, I thought I was going to have to go to the store for this stuff.
So if you'd like to make that moving experience your moving experience, just reach out to us, klausteam.com/first steps. Thanks for spending time with us this week at State 48 Homeowner, the ins and outs of owning an Arizona home. You can connect with us for more information, submit topics you'd like us to further discuss. You can see relevant videos, give us feedback, answer your real estate questions, and more at state48homeowner.com.